Hand clap to the massive brothers and sisters. We are finally back. We finally made it to the one and only reaction I'll be dropping for this here YouTube platform for today. Welcome to this here Mystelics React channel. Big up the masses, man. Big up all the stuff for definitely tuning into this vibrations. Big up the Haitian community. Big up the DR community. Big up Big up who else now? Big up everybody, brothers and sisters. Big up the whole masses for definitely. I met some individuals right here. Of course, they are in tune with the Mystelics vibe, brothers and sisters. No matter where I go in the world. Where am I actually? Where on earth am I, man? That's crazy. But brothers and sisters, big up Mystelics family for definitely tuning into these vibrations. I do appreciate every single one of you guys. And of course, don't forget to do what, brothers and sisters, on this channel, to click the like button, click the thumbs up, and I would appreciate that. And subscribe and turn on that post notification so you can get the latest vibrations when they tend to come through right there. Anyways, brothers and sisters, without further ado, with this long introduction, let us get into the vibrations for the day. Of course, we have this sentiment that is taking place on a bus, brothers and sisters. And of course, let's take a listen to what's going on.
Why was he being rude? I checked. You know, why is he talking? And I kept saying I knew. And he just kept talking. Why does he have to talk to people like that? Why does he have to talk to people like that? Why should I take it? Why should I take it? Why do you have to talk to people like that? There was nothing. There was nothing. I was fully aware that somebody had paid. If the bus was full, I wouldn't have gotten on. And he keeps talking and talking and talking, even as I'm explaining. Come on. I don't have it, so if he wants to put me down, but he has to put me down. I'm not getting down. I want to go to school, so I have a class. He's the one making it a big issue. Why is he being a...
So guys, apparently, let us see what is, somebody stated this right there. This is actually from Dominica Breaking News. You guys seem to be tuning into Dominica Breaking News a lot because you guys are sending me a lot of links from the Dominica Breaking News. Big up the Dominica Breaking News massive one time. Of course, big up the Mystelics family for, of course, they are the one who definitely running that vibrations right there. Anyways, this is according to a letter that has been indicated of what the video that we actually saw right there. The college teacher came on the bus and the bus driver wanted her to pay before she sat down. Well, apparently she was sitting down, but the bus driver wanted her to pay before she sat down. Then she apparently started, what? She then started, he told her. Brothers and sisters, when are you writing stuff? It'll be good, because brothers and sisters, I'm not going to proofread this before I want to react to it exactly as I'm seeing it for the first time, just like some of you guys are seeing this for the first time as well. Write properly now, please, especially a letter to the editor. I think Dominica Breaking News, all you need to get those people that send all your letters to make sure they write it properly. Anyways, let me see if I can decipher this thing properly. So there was a college teacher who came on the bus and the bus driver wanted her to pay before she sat down. She then started, he told her, you just run in and sit down on the bus. Oh, okay. So I'm guessing she's saying that he just told her, you just run in and sit down on the bus. She then said, I knew I had to pay before. Well, if you knew you had to pay before, why didn't you just pay before and then go and sit down on the bus? Anyways, then the teacher continues, I'm not taking out my bag on my back for $2. But you still have to take it out to pay him in the first. Anyways, he got angry and asked her to get down from his bus. She then stated she is not getting out, as indicated based of this video that we saw. She literally stated that right there. If you have to put this in front of the evidence, that would definitely be what she stated, you know. All right then. Anyways, she stated that she's not getting out. He would have to pull her out. This man stopped driving and said he's not driving until she gets down. Mind you, the bus is full. It's hot and we are late for our class. Another bus driver then came and drive the guy bus because he was not finna drive. He was not finna drive it since the teacher decided she's not getting out. So I guess some other bus driver came to drive his bus. That's crazy right there. But you know, I understand the teacher's point of view. You know, she's probably late for class. Maybe you should try come, you know, a bit earlier and stuff. You know, you have a class to teach. Maybe, I don't know. And she's trying to get to work and whatnot. But it's one thing when you're stating that you actually knew that you had to pay before you hop the bus. So this apparently is something that you actually knew before. And if you knew that, then all you had to do was pay the bus driver and hop on the bus. You then saying you're not doing that, even though you know you should be doing that. The great book says, if you know to do it, He that knoweth to do right and does it not, it is a damnation, brothers and sisters. It's a sin. So I think we need to understand that sentiment right there, that the lady, in fact, is actually wrong. If you are going on the man's bus, that is not your father's boss or your mother's boss, brothers and sisters. I've seen some ladies driving bus, so you have to include mothers nowadays. It's not your mother and your father boss, lady. The man rules his pay before you hop on the bus. The man checking, but you just going and hop on his bus. You then indicating that you're not going in your bag to take it out to then pay him his $2 that you know you should do before you hop on the bus. Ladies and gentlemen, why do we always look for problems for ourselves? I mean, why? And that in turn caused the bus driver to act, stop the bus, and the customers in the bus, they vex because, the bus driver stopped his bus because the lady don't want to pay. I'm not saying that she don't want to pay. Most likely when she reached, she would pay, but that is not the rule of the man's boss. Sometimes I'm sure he has gone for experiences where people hop his bus, he bring them to the destination, and they just walk off or they run off without paying. They bomb right, brothers and sisters. I was almost going to say something on YouTube, but let me leave that alone because there's something happening in Israel and all those kind of places there. Anyways, yeah, he hitchhike ride on the man bus, and the man checking about I pay gas. I have to pay gas for you to come and get ride for free. So just pay the man his money. I don't understand what is the big problem there. The problem, my lady. Pay the man his money. According to that partner in Vegas or Penville, he say he work hard for his money, and then he go and drink a rum and stuff, and then after he finish drink rum, he say, boy, I broke for the time being, Lady, pay the man, even if it's 50 cents. Even if it's 50 cents, you have to give the man, pay the man what is rightfully due unto him. That should be a problem, my lady. No, while you stop the bus, a whole hoopla happening, bus drive, another bus drive to come and drive, all kind of thing. When you could just simply stop the problem from the very beginning. It didn't even have to start. It didn't even have to be a problem at all. Why are we like this as human beings? Why? Brothers and sisters, why? So I just had to point this out right here. Anyways, brothers and sisters, moving along to brother SKERRIT right there. SKERRIT. I think SKERRIT has initiated that he wants to leave sometime this year or next year. Maybe the end. I've heard people saying that there's elections coming and stuff. I've seen people posting about December 6th and so forth and so forth. Well, let's listen to what is going to happen or what is happening there.
Some time ago, I think you said...
that's Carlisle.
In terms of you wanting to hand over leadership of the Labour Party.
You have given me a mandate that constitutionally allows me to remain in office as your Prime Minister until April 2025. I do not intend to go beyond that date.
So it's April 2025. That's next year, brothers and sisters. We're in October, November, December, January, February, March, April. That's 6 months from now. Now, brothers and sisters, I've always indicated before. Now, keep in mind, this is not the first time SKERRIT has said this. I've heard that probably 3 elections ago where SKERRIT says he's going to stop. He doesn't want to, but he has to continue and so forth and so forth. So, I'm guessing Carlisle has put him to the test in that regard. What are your thoughts on what you have stated numerous times before? SKERRIT is indicated April 2025. I think that is on the basis of the labor delegates thing mandated for April 2025. That's what I'm guessing. That's what it's for. But brothers and sisters, you have to notice that Dominica is going to the shitters. Dominica's economy is what I would consider not empowering. That's a nice word to say, but Dominica economy is not empowering, but SKERRIT, has raised all his monies, has decided, what, brothers and sisters, I make too much money in that blessed Dominica. I make too much money, even though my people don't make it much money, and I take out that ability from them, but I've made too much money, and I don't know, best I stop, best I stop because I have my billions, maybe, I don't know, I have my millions, I don't know, he has a lot of monies, some way, shape or form, and he decided, you know what, boy, I've been inside there too long. Let me gonna enjoy my youth almost over. Old is SKERRIT, 55, I don't know. Whatever age SKERRIT is, brothers and sisters, he's under 60 years. So he can then decide, boy, let me see if I can enjoy my last remaining youthfulness, Number person might say, oh, it's 55, and then some people say 60. That is the end of your adult, you're adult when you enter into the elderly stage, you know. So SKERRIT must decide, you know what, boy, I make all these monies, let me go and enjoy myself. Let me go and free up my meds. Let me go and hold a medi and build it up, man. So SKERRIT decide he wants to leave. But apparently people have heard that sentiment before and checking, you said that before, I wonder. You know, like the boy who cried wolf, and the people came out all the time, and then no, there was no wolf. They go back inside. Yeah, there's a wolf, wolf. They come back again. No wolf. They go back inside. He said wolf, wolf. Nobody come outside because, you know, they think he must have take them for the for the makakui, for his makakui. For his makakui, brothers and sisters. And they don't go up, but this time the wolf did come and the wolf ate the boy. You know, it ate him. He making makakui himself, you know. When the wolf come, you know. So I think people are trying to find the answer in that regard right there.
I have run my race and I intend to finish the course. That is why I'm calling for a national reset.
Well, you have called for a reset already that didn't work. So calling for another reset doesn't mean it's going to work at all. In fact, your track record proves that it is in fact not going to work at all. No, you mentioned something about running your race as if, you know, you use biblical terms. You have finished the course. You haven't finished the course. How you not passing and you're saying you finished the course? It's like you constantly failing the economy over, or you failing your subjects over and over and over, because you fail it so much. You then saying, boy, I have finished the course. No, you get an F in the economy. In every aspect of Dominic, except for yourself, you elevate. And your minions around you, you elevate it, sir. So maybe that's what he's talking about. But based on the economy that the people actually put you there for, they haven't seen the outputs of it. You keep mentioning things about housing and building houses for people. That is nice that you're building houses for people. But if the people cannot build houses for themselves in the economy that you produce, that is a failed economy, sir. Because the people have to be dependent on you. Which country that has been elevating, that has been dependent on the prime minister or the president? Which? Which? Anytime the people are constantly reliant on the government, brothers and sisters, they will collapse. That has happened throughout history. Every single time. I see United States heading into that direction. Or you better mind. You see, when we're warning people don't listen. I used to warn people since 2004. 2004. When SKERRIT just came in, give him a chance. Okay, cool. 2005 came in when the election actually happened. He was put back again, and, you know, give him a chance, give him a chance, give him a chance. Election after election after election, means I mean chance supposed to stop since 2000, you know. But they're still giving him a chance, brothers and sisters. You finish the course by failing it? No, sir. That is not even a course. If you constantly fail in a course over and over, best you switch majors because you're not good in it at all.
What's the latest update on that?
The party has two very important events coming up. One is on October 12th, and that will be held in Salibe, in the Salibe constituency at the Salibe Primary School as a National Council meeting, which is a precursor to the Delegates Conference.
Usually they would tend to hold delegates conference, but I'm guessing because the Prime Minister has been winning, there have not been much delegate conference. However, the delegate conference is not just for the Prime Minister, it's also for, I'm guessing, for the people to have a effective representation. And that hasn't been happening at all, you know. That has not been happening at all, brothers and sisters. But, you know, that's the Dominica right there.
And the Delegates Conference will be held in Vegas on November 10. It will be held in Vegas November 10. And at that Delegates Conference, all positions within the party are open for those who've been interested in contesting those positions. So from the political leadership to all of the positions within the party are open for contest.
What do you think would SKERRIT want to put in that position? I've heard a number of persons say he's training Dr. McIntyre to take that position. I've also heard he's training Vince Henderson to take that position. I've also heard who else? I've heard that partner, that Mr. Speaker. The person that said that he was highly drunk. That would never happen. Anyways, let's continue.
So we'll see what happens in Vegas on November 10.
As the Prime Minister, will you be contesting?
That's Matt.
When you said you'll be leaving government in 2025?
I would like, however, to preside over a peaceful and dignified transition of prime ministerial leadership to someone of my party.
But if the Prime Minister steps down, doesn't that mean they have to have another election? Brothers and sisters, but then it's still not April 2025. So we cannot see the election will happen. But if he steps down based off, those meetings that will be happening this year as Prime Minister, then that means the election has to be called. Because I remember when what's his name? The guy from Granby passed away. Ed Regis. When Ed Regis passed away, they had to have a by-election in Granby. You don't just come in and say, oh, let's pass on. It's not your mother and father property. It's apparently scared one Labour to be so when his son get older. Well, I don't think his son will want to think in Dominica because both of them from overseas. I don't even think they have Dominica passports. Anyways, let's continue.
And my colleagues choosing. It is my intention to stay on for another 2.5 years.
What's the latest update also on that?
Is your intention to stay on for another 2.5? Oh, that was back then. Because that was during the previous election, the sham election that happened there, when he made that statement.
Unless until I leave, there shall be a leader, both a leader of the party and a prime minister. You understand? When that time comes, then there will be this. For me to, even if I say I want to contest the leadership position, one of the constituencies must nominate me. So I cannot show up in Vegas and say, oh, look me. No.
So there's a possibility he might go back again because, maybe more money. Scary them screw up Dominica. Them man screw up Dominica. Brothers and sisters, to losing all sorts of visa-free access to different countries. We probably lose over 5 of them since SKERRIT them. The DLP. We lost Canada under DLP. We lost Ireland under DLP. We lost England under DLP. We lost Guatemala under DLP. We have a new one that we just lose there. I can't remember. We have another one. Recently, I saw. So we've lost quite a bit of them on the DLP, man. And then SKERRIT them wants to go. I remember one point in time, SKERRIT them wanted to make themselves diplomats. Even if you're not in government. Is that not make themselves diplomats or is just the salaries? Once you go prime minister, you got the same salary that you got from back in the day. They're doing all these, brothers and sisters. So when SKERRIT leaves, he's constantly get salaries while he has his billions of dollars, while he has whatever monies. Let me continue.
One of the constituencies has to nominate me, and I have to consent to signing. So this is a matter for the party to decide, the delegates to decide on election day. I will inform the party of my position in very soon, and then the party.
But you have announced your position very soon. You stated that you don't intend to go beyond April 2025. You don't. And so you shouldn't, because you have really screwed up Dominica in every known aspect, except the construction industry, which of course is being handled by foreigners. Foreigners making millions and billions of dollars, brothers and sisters. Millions and billions. Kepinski alone gave 3 people almost 75 million US dollars. 3 people. When Ross was there, Ross was contributing to about 30 to 40% GDP, where people are able to make new businesses upon businesses. All these businesses die, brothers and sisters. I know we mentioned businesses that closed down, but we're not talking about the businesses that were not necessarily public known businesses. We're talking about the little entrepreneurship businesses that people had. Hair businesses, barbershop businesses, all those kind of things there, you know. What do you call that? Travel barbers and this kind of things there. Come and cut student hair and all kind of thing, do fingernail and all this kind of stuff there. You know? All those businesses that closed down under SKERRIT them. And SKERRIT talk about he run the race, bruh.
He will proceed from that. I don't think it is for me to discuss party business in the public domain.
So they're asking you if you want to contend. What do you mean party business? Do you want to contend? Yes, no. Based on what you stated before, and you have stated it a number of times before, you stated that you didn't want to run, and then you run again. So it's kind of like, you know, the boy cried wolf like I indicated before. So are you gonna run or are you not gonna run? Yes, I'm gonna run. Yes, I am interested in running. Yes, you stated the constituency or somebody have to nominate you or whatever, but they have to. Okay, yes, you are interested. You are interested in being nominated. You know, that's what they. But then the journalists don't follow up.
Before the National Council meeting, I reported National Council in Saliba on the 12th of October, and I will take it from there. But I can't answer questions to you that the delegates have not asked of me.
Interested or not?
Thank you, Matt. Thank you. Finally, a follow-up question, brothers and sisters. Are you interested or not?
That is for the party internal stuff to deal with.
Are you interested or not? I have nothing to do with the party, sir. Are you interested or not? And you don't answer the question.
And then once whatever happens, then there'll be an announcement. You'll be first to know.
Brothers and sisters, do you think SKERRIT is going to contend again? Do you think he wants to come back? Do you think he has to come back? Do you think people are out there looking for him to leave and then come for him or something else? What do you think? What do you think about that, brothers and sisters? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below right there and then. Let me just end it, brothers. I'll end this right there, man. I'll end this right there. I don't know the thing right there, but I'll just leave it right there. What are your thoughts, man? What are your thoughts on this situation? And if you were the bus driver, what would you have done? If you were the teacher, what would you have done in that circumstance right there? Because I think this is very problems. Hélas, we could avoid all those problems. As I'm thinking of this bus driver and this lady, this teacher, that could have been avoided. Give the man his money because that's his rule. His boss is not your mother boss or your father boss. He's boss. You hop the boss and you on the way going and you still don't pull out the money to give the man. That's why the man had to stop the boss on the way. Really? That's something else. What are your thoughts? Maybe just me, brothers and sisters. Do you think the teacher is in the right? Because she said that he's talking to her kind of a harsh way and, you know, she not satisfied, blah, blah, blah. And this kind of things there. What do you think about SKERRIT, brothers and sisters? Do you think SKERRIT is going to step down? Do you think he's going to come back? What are your thoughts, man? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below. Right now, brothers and sisters, I'm going to have dinner. And with that said right there, be real. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button. I would appreciate that right there. Salute the king. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that post notifications so you can get the latest vibrations when they tend to come through. And of course, we are at 10,000 subscribers, brothers and sisters. I almost missed that right there. Big up to every single one of you guys who've definitely been tuning in and subscribing to the channel. I know sometimes you guys just want to watch and don't want to subscribe at all, because I tend to drop videos day by day, and from time I understand that from time to time I've been jumping on another channel doing the same thing, flipping back to this one and jumping back. But I want to really focus on this channel to do reactions, and of course I'll do the live interactions and the podcast on BrBpTV, which of course I've been lapsing on. I know, yes, brothers and sisters, but yeah, hopefully everything works out as it should. And of course alignment. Some of you guys have also been asking me about Dominica. I should have been doing a lot of, man, I tell you. But the thing is, brothers and sisters, I know a number of you guys think YouTube is my main source. No, YouTube is not my main source. So when I get to do different gigs, other places here and there, I definitely get to do the gigs. all over the place, guys. So I definitely go to, when I get to do them, then sometimes it takes away from my ability to do the videos. But thank God, hurricane is coming. So yeah, it's kind of gloomy outside. But anyways, hurricane is coming, brothers and sisters. And yeah, I get to drop the stuff. Everything was organized for me. Whoop whoop. Man, it was kind of crazy. Anyways, brothers and sisters, be real, be positive. Well, be real, salute the king, be positive.